We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today I'm diving in and checking out The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. The very first of the Legend of Heroes game series that I know of anyway. There might be others. But this is the very first one that I ever played and enjoyed, and we're returning to it because I'm going to attempt to get through as much of the Legend of Heroes series as possible. So we'll see how that all plays out. Hopefully it plays out well. We'll find out soon enough. It is by Nyan, Falcom, Xseed Games, and Marvelous USA. And I don't know when the original game released, but on PC and on Steam it released on July 29th, 2014. So I have had this for quite a while. I have played a few hours of it. And well, maybe more than a few hours of it. Anyway, long story short, we're going to hop in, we're going to begin. So you guys should be familiar with, by now, the Trails of Cold Steel series. I've covered a little bit from 1, 3, and 4, and I've been playing through 1 a lot more heavily. At the time of starting my recording of this, I am through Chapter 2. So I played through like the prologue, Chapter 1, Chapter 2. I don't know how many chapters there are in total, but that's where we're at. Anyway, let's go. Average difficulty for those wanting a little challenge. Difficult setting for those that find normal a bit lacking. We're going to go with hard. I think that's what I'm doing across the entirety of the series. We'll see. I might regret it. We'll find out. Chances are all it's really going to do is make me need to do a little bit more grinding than normal. But we'll see. I feel like I need to adjust some of the sound settings. Everything seems a little low. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. It's Estelle. Young girl Estelle. And Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Man's voice. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? It's Cassius. Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come over here and have a look? Creepy? He kidnapped a child. Okay. Boy. What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? Whoa. Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Well, wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. I've treated his wound, so he should be in a stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Why is my present a boy? That's great. He sure sleeps soundly, and he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair, and a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? And why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mommy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazard, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here so please try to rest. So long as I don't kill you. I don't know why that popped into my head. He seems like the murdery type. I don't know. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! Whoa. Oh, dang. Oh, dang! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. Is it? And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. Don't try to change the subject. What? Huh? Ow! Quit yelling. Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse.
Do I hear Y-E-L-L-I-N-G? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name. You know that thing people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do, if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... He died. The whole world went black. It's over. Well, thanks for stopping in, guys and gals. That was a fun game. Hopefully you enjoy... Oh, there's more. Alright, let's see what this is all about, as they say. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Yeah. Cool. So, I don't really know what most of that is, but I guess we'll find out as we go through, won't we? So, I think the way this is going to work for me is I will probably end up playing through I'd say the vast majority of the game, beginning and end, kind of as a continuous let's play. But, especially considering that we're playing on hard, I imagine there's going to be times where we're not quite strong enough to continue without having to, go do some loops, grind up a level or two extra. So, in those cases, if it makes sense to, I will more than likely go and do that stuff off camera. So, there might be, a few hours of just grinding, just going through, killing stuff over and over and over again. That I'll do off camera so you guys don't have to just sit there and watch that. I mean, it's totally fine. I don't mind including it in there, but I know, certain games that I'll do this with. You'll see everything from the Disgaea series through the first playthrough, but if I have to go and grind up a level or two, I usually do that off camera. So, same situation here. That way, it's a little bit more, I don't know, easy to watch, continuous. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong call. It's what I'm going to do. Hopefully that's cool with everybody. Anyway, it's so bright in here. Totally. It's just so bright. Yawn. Oh my god. Alright, that's not like a rock. So she's aged a little bit, I can only assume. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Nope, he's playing his harmonica. Guess that's a no. I'm sorry, guys, I will turn up the sound when option here to do so. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then, too. I thought I had a good balance, but I'm seeing that in the recording, it's super low, the sound and music and stuff, so I apologize. I mean, I can hear it. It's a little low for me, but... Nice, Joshua. Bravo! Bravissimo! Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't seem like this is a bit louder, too. I hope I didn't wake you. I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind. What with that siren song yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber? What do you mean, woman? We're the same age. I'm hardly a man. Artistus, how you that? How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for you. Could at least try to sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like the other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. Oh, I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise, too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? You know what, that's enough talk about hobbies for now. Now, for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Hey, get over here. It's time to eat. Morning, Dad. Morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't both of you hurry down before it gets cold? Alright, on my way. It's ready 8. We're all drinking coffee. Sweet. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or an alien, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work, too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers, just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a kid anymore, either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you, too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training. Don't you remember Sheriff saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember saying something like that. Don't sweat it, I'm sure we'll manage somehow or another. I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? You're the one who raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara's going to be waiting for us there. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything figure you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about Roland-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce? That sounds awful. What's that? I think it's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. You're right, I just want to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. Wait, for dinner? What? No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude, but I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberal News from General Goods Store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it, one copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. Ooh, 500 beer for that? Dang, we get paid. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. Know what that means? No wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Charizard my regards. Charizard, my regards. Alright, we're here. I don't have any idea what my button combinations are. Oh, God.
Okay, so now we have a whole house that we can wander around in and potentially get ourselves into trouble. I don't know if I have the controller set up correctly or not. We'll see. I think I do. Though that's in a weird spot. I would have expected that to have been on triangle. Oh, we're out of the house now. Okay, do we know anything about our quests? Nope, that's not what we wanted. Status, okay. Tactics, options. So there's not really a lot of info here. Okay, there's our map. You guys will have to forgive me as I... Oh, there's a world map. Okay, we can spin with that. Oh, we have a turbo mode. Okay. Sorry, guys and gals. It's been a long time since I've last played this, so you will have to forgive me, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing just yet. I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with the controls. There is no quest guide thing. There's nothing that tells me what I should be doing, which that's a little off-putting. Like, I mean, I understand roughly what I should be doing right now. Like, I need to go to town, however I do that. And then once I'm in town, I need to get, I guess, a copy of a magazine and then go to the academy. What this? West Bright House, North Roland 49 Selge away, and Gurun Gate is 259 Selge away. Is this where the town is? I kind of want to get into a fight already, but you know what? I don't think we're at that point yet. The city of Roland. I will say that the change of look and feel and like how everything's done for Trails of Cold Steel is a very nice, and it makes sense. It's a good upgrade or increase in style. I don't know what to say. Like from like old school hardware and software limitations and stuff at the time, and then moving that into a more modern and current feel and look and everything. I think they did a really good job of that. A lot of people, I'm sure, will disagree, but I feel like the concepts and ideas and how everything looks and plays and works so far that I've seen in Trails in the Sky translates very well to the more modern feel, look, and everything of Trails of Cold Steel. So I'm a big fan, and let's just see what the game has to offer, shall we? It looks like we made good time. Did we, though? Not too early, not too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then, let's get to it and make it through the last hazing from Shara. You look ready to me. Let's go meet Shara at the Bracers Guild over there, then. Shara, alright, whose map was it? This button? No? This button? Okay. Various shops are the greens. Septian Church is there. Lodgings, I guess, is right there. Okay. Bracer Guild's right in front of us. Alright, let's go, General Goods is where we needed to go. What's up? Good morning, Mr. Renan. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? You know, now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stregas? Unbelievable, you've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? Well, I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberal News, though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? Well, that's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Okay. I can actually... You could do, like, the chunks with the bumper... Yeah, the bumper buttons, R1 or L1. Or you can use your right analog stick to have a smoother experience. That's cool. I like that a lot. I'm just on my way over to the forest of Mistwall to the south of here for work. There was a merchant from Bose who came here to buy some lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. Alright, Fremont. That's... What's your name? Is that... Are those wanted posters? I don't know. Let's go into our Bracer Guild. That's what we're here for. Uh-oh. Aina? There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Sup? Morning, Aina. Good morning. Is Shara here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. Yeah. Oop, I ran into a wall. Or the thing. Where am I at? Hello? Oh. The Star and the Hanged Man. The Hermit and the Magician. And last of all, inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara. Sup? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for both of you to show up so early. Now, since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. What? Joshua, Shara's picking on me. Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, Max Rashley is overly naive and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for the best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me at all. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all of your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in our previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay attention especially close to what I'm going to say. Yeah. About orbments. What would you like to know? I don't want to know about anything. Let's just do it. No, it's fine. Ooh. Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or process septium installed. Though it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. Liberal Kingdom. The Kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zemurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence as it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberal was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive. But, thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberal enjoys peace. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I am going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is there won't be any studying at a desk involved. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to spend another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it. Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing, but before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. Oh, why can't I? Our Arcus unit? Aina, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two, get one for each of yourselves. Alright, well, before we figure out exactly what it is that we're getting and what we're getting into, let's break off the episode here, our very first episode in the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky series. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully I do well at this, and, you know, give you guys a little bit of a show, and, I don't know, maybe encourage you to grab the game yourselves and play it and all that wonderful fun stuff. Always my goal. Always my goal. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. If you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that stuff, Down below in the description of the video, various links will be there for you to do just that. I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. And always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.